Hey guys, welcome back to Salman Surfs. So today I'm in a boutique store, not for fashionable clothes but for fashionable tiles for your walls and floors. So this place is called as the Tile Boutique and it caters all your exclusive tile needs. So let's go inside, and I am very excited to show you the unique collections ranging from imported ones to premium Indian collections. So let's check it out. So while I'm here, I'm going to show you some of their collections which is not available in many of the places, and that is what makes Tile Boutique a very unique place to shop for your tile needs. So let us see like one by one what are the collections they have. So I'm going to randomly open one by one, and they say that when you have seen a lot of collection through Pinterest or Instagram or any of social media, almost 90% of it could be matched for your tile needs in this store. Randomly opening. So this as an imported highlighters from Spain, and you can see the collections, like it is also called as arrow tiles. So can be used for highlighter purpose, where in your bathrooms or your kitchens. It can go anywhere, like it's up to us, like how you design or how we perceive it to be. And I love the shades, like a lot of pastel shades are there. It sets up the mood. So this kind of collections are here. And even the sizes are clearly mentioned, and when we see in certain store there will be only the tile display. As I said, you can see how whether you can go for vertical ones or you can go for horizontal ones. So everything has been curated for our idea to perceive it and do. Okay, so this is again very premium imported highlighter tiles from Spain, and there are a lot of applications we can use. Some of them are glossy and matte finishes are there, and then you can see the curve collections, like certain areas we can go. It's not only for the kitchen dado or bathroom highlighters. We can also sometimes use to highlight, let's say in a living room, your back of the wall, like just half of it, or just a runner kind of thing. Anything can be done, and there are a lot of variations showed, like how you can install this on your space. So again, the example images shows a better picture, like the color code can be matched, how it can go well. So this is one thing, and let's see how the other side of the 360 shows. Yeah, wow. So again, the most trendiest one, the fluted patterns. Nowadays we have been able to see a lot of fluted collections. So some of them again, you can use for highlighters, your walls, or your kitchen dado. Again, even when you do a landscape in your garden area or something, that particular wall can also be treated, and you can have combinations. Let's say the fluted can be matched with this the plain shade, so it creates a design pattern. So yeah, I mean, I personally love this collection, something like green and landscapey touch. It's so good here. Gold patterns and designs. You would have seen, like there is gold, I wouldn't say inlay, but it's on the tile. There are like that gold glossy finishes have been seen. So this is kind of it gives a luxurious feel. Wherever you see this kind of gold patterns, you'll be able to find something looks luxurious or premium. And again, the concepts are good. They have your geometric pattern. They have a lot of even a floral collection. So it's up to us, like how we can match it up in our designs. And then again, the display, we can again see whether you can show with the light or not. So here another pattern is about terrazzo pattern. So terrazzo is like, we would have seen a lot of terrazzo. So when I turned the 360-degree plate, this side has amazing terrazzo collections, and we would have seen, like growing up, lot of terrazzo flooring. But this is like very premium terrazzo collections, and with different patterns, like the chips design itself. It's completely, you have the very smaller scale, and you have something like okay, I don't want to see more kind of that pattern. I want to see some less with white shades, and there are like a combination of both. So this is a premium terrazzo collection. So this one aspect is done. So we'll see what we have in the next store for us. So next up, Wow, so this is kind of premium gold glass finish. It's like it reflects a lot of things, the designs, the patterns, and it looks very premium. So this collections can be seen again, gold and black or gold and white, or a gold or a natural white, or how to say, it's like dull white can also create a good combination. So you have all these shades, and also if you feel you don't want a floral pattern, and there is a geometric pattern and a dotted shade also. So again, this looks so premium, and they have showed us how we can use this, a highlighter for your bathroom concepts, or let's say your shower partition. So this looks good where it goes well. So then if I turn this to a 360, you have this premium stone concept, and where it's a full stone, and with that you have, like, if you want a plain shade, that is there, and I can touch and feel each one of the shades which I've seen here. When we touch and feel, we can feel the material and the finish aspect. So it was very like, to see the stone concept, I can feel, okay, it's rough and all these things. And again, they have patterns here also, like they have this square shape, or they have this like diamond cut shapes or something like that. And this is again Indian premium stone finishes and something like that. Yeah, the beauty of this display, I have to show you. So this one concept is like the gold and black concept, and certain designs are, it has been like done in such a way so it looks like this. And also here the display is in such a way, like you can see how it looks when you turn on the lights, let's say any light for your space. If you can move this, you can see without the lights also. So this is the one of the most unique display I've seen. So it's easy for us to decide whether to go for this or not. So every time there won't be light. So I mean, this one is really good. So all the most of the displays are displayed this way, so that it's easy for us to choose and decide what we want. And then when I turn this as a 360-degree plate, we can also see the other collections. So dotted series, and it can go in your vanity counter, and they have this kind of image, a 3D image, where this can be used in your home, or your office space or anything. And this kind of dotted tiles can be used for highlighters, or it can also mix up like two shades, like you can have a pastel shade and a gray shade. So this is all to generate ideas for you as well. So this is done. So let us go to the other plate. So another trending series, the doodle effect. So I like this concept. Start with this metallic series. I don't know, you would find this in a lot of places. You have, I think there's a matte finish here, and that looks again a premium effect. So another trending series, like this kind of floral patterns, you could have seen a lot of things coming in wallpapers, but wallpapers always, you cannot maintain it for a very long time. Tiles, if you put it once, and then it just stays there forever. And wallpaper also, it has become expensive in terms of this designs in particular. But here you can may come and see, okay, I can go for a tile, and I can see whether I can match up with the cost or something. This is a very good premium finish, again with all the floral patterns, like the gold or the black, or you want something, a natural green effect in your outdoor spaces, or again like highlighter places, then you can use. And particularly the installations, and again your shower areas, or your bed headboard, or a dining space, anything can be done. The doodle effect. So I like this concept as well, because it's like creates an art kind of feel. The person who loves that sketchy or the doodle art kind of thing, they can go for this. Even on the floor it looks good, and it looks like, okay, like you can install this kind of things in cafes or restaurants or something. So this pattern looks cool. Some of the other concept displayed here, and I want to start with this metallic series. I don't know, you would find this in a lot of places, and again they have these kind of things where we can come and maybe think out of perspective. So such concepts, and where all it can be applied. This is again a restaurant space or a cafe space they have used, and it looks so good. When on the floor, how it looks, we can also perceive that. Other metallic concepts, where if you feel you don't want much patterns, this is again a dotted and solid shade pattern can be used in your living rooms or your kitchens. And this is another, you have, I think there's a matte finish here, and that looks again a premium effect. We've seen metallic collections, so now I'm moving on to the other shades. Yeah, this is again a parametric collection. It's glossy and it looks good for highlighter series, or you have a buffer wall or something with infused light. You can have such things. It looks good, and they have displayed here. Having such walls where you have the pockets to store things, and then you create a minimum lighting. This kind of highlighters can be used. And then they have this brick tile collections here, and looks very premium, and it can go in cafes or your outdoor seating areas and such things. And then next up, what we have is a replica of Athangudi collection. Since Athangudi collection is very difficult to maintain, and cost wise it's very expensive, you have a very premium kind of replicas here, which we can use in our outdoor areas, or in our bathroom series. Anywhere we can, those who likes this kind of patterns can really opt for this. And there is this collection called the subway tiles, and you can go for kitchen backsplash or your highlighters, and they have all pastel shades here. And a lot of people nowadays, they love pastel shades. I can see a lot of collections here which can be really useful. And then we have this kind of matte finish style for your outdoor areas, and again there are a lot of cafes coming in this series as well. So this it looks like that sand kind of finish, but it looks really well. There is also a concrete style, and you have this sandstone kind of finish, and it looks very rich and premium. And then there is this hexagon pattern here, and which can go well on your again and highlighters or your bathroom series. So this kind of things, and they have collections of green, blue, and even that Moroccan patterns can be created with this. We have octagonal series here, and there are some amazing inserts which can create such kind of pattern. So when you have this series finalized, you can have this kind of patterns, or it is again a tile highlighters can be inserted on each pattern. So they have different collections here, Moroccan series, and they have different patterns here as well. You have a lot of floral patterns. So I have found some rich Moroccan patterns here, and a lot of such designs have been seen here, like a lot of on the floral patterns, and I mean this looks good. So we have seen all the product collections and things from the segments and the display. So there will be confusion, okay, what kind of highlighters can be matched with certain floor tile or a wall tile. And here this space is actually to display like the selected products and finalize, okay, this is what the combination is. So here they have displayed an amazing product here. I mean, I actually specifically asked them to do, because I was selecting for one of our own project as well. So this is kind of a lower concept tile, and what can go along for the walls and the floors, and kind of Moroccan patterns also displayed. Whether we can use this for a floor or a wall, that can be decided along with your designer. But this display is mainly for us to finalize, okay, this is what we want. So it can always be taken out, and again another combination can be installed. So this one is done. So we have seen the mood board side of it, and how on the mood board you can match things and finalize. And this table is for majorly discussion along with the client, your designer, and the owner, who can suggest you, okay, which can go well and what are the series that can be displayed in the LED. And for example, you have a Pinterest image that can be displayed here, and almost 90% of it can be matched. The tile which you can, you have certain thing, okay, this is what I want, that can be done here on this discussion table. And you can see a lot of those highlighters have been kept, and the discussion is going on. So that's about it here. So let's head to the next branch of theirs, see a larger tiles, floor tiles and floor collections. So we have seen a lot of designer collection highlighters and wall tiles and floor tiles in this branch at Tile Boutique, and now we are heading to their exclusive experience center, another branch of Tile Boutique, where they have displayed premium large tile slabs like 4x2, 8x4 and from one of India's top brands. So let's head out there.